Virtual applause for our famous Friday guest, Del Rey, who is now finally
Hello.
here.
I'm in beautiful sunny Seattle, and everything's groovy here. Everybody's being pretty well behaved. Everything's fine.
And Del, you're ensconced in your beautiful little cottage there in South Seattle. So you
Yes.
look like you're doing
Yes.
okay. As many people know, we've been doing some lessons together on Saturdays, and tomorrow we're doing our final finger picking lesson. We've been going for about 2 months, I think. Tomorrow's our final one together because I've run out of ideas. I mean, you could go on forever, I know, but
You're probably getting pretty burned out, Jim, because you're on there every single day.
yeah, I am. In fact, I'm gonna nap during this segment once you
Right.
start to take over. But tell us what you're doing online other than your finger picking lesson with me.
Well, I've been putting things up on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, and I have a series for ukuleles. I have a series of turnaround lessons, and you can find them on my YouTube channel. Probably if you Google Del Rey plus ukulele. These are my websites, should you need to visit them for anything else.
I'll type that in the chat while you're
Oh,
going
that's so
on.
high tech.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm really getting good at this.
So that's the main thing I'm doing. And then all of my teaching videos are still available on homespun.com. If you haven't gotten those yet, they're sending them out as downloads because they can't really get to their office yet. But it's been super fun. Just communicating with people via email and Facebook and YouTube comments and answering questions. And that's about it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn this into an admiration society meeting because Dell is not only my favorite player on the ukulele, but she's also my favorite teacher. And I've worked with her a number of times over the years, and it's just a joy because you are so excited. You're such a great player, but yet you're still as excited as day one about playing and learning. And that's what I think everyone here at Pop Up Uke will appreciate. Uh, so could you play us something that today?
Yes.
Oh
Yes. Let me
boy.
play you. Okay. So this tune, I'll put it so you can see a little bit of my hands there. This tune is one of my favorite tunes to sing in the spring, and it's the sunbeams are laughing and smiling at me. The leaves on the trees saying howdy to me. It seems like the whole world's a big jubilee. So wake up, children, wake up. The love song of nature caressing your ear. It tells you that springtime is just about here. A spirit of gladness is bringing good cheer. Wake up, children, wake up. Each golden hour is sweet like a treasure rare. Love is in flower. Now's the time to get your share. The river is singing and I'm singing too. The gray skies are drifting away in the blue. The voice of the morning is calling to you. So wake up, children. Wake up, children, wake up.
And you can see there's 50 people doing virtual clapping from all over the world. Del Rey from Long Island all the way down to the Long Island in New Zealand. You're getting a boisterous sitting ovation. Hey, Del, tell us about the ukulele that you're playing. That's kind of a unique resonator.
This beautiful item is made by the fabulous Ron Phillips, whose website is Metal Guitar, spelled Gitar, metalguitar.com. He makes these beautiful items, and I had just started to play the ukulele probably about, I guess it's probably almost 20 years, like 1997 or so. And he made ukuleles for himself and his son. He had been making guitars for me for a long time. And I was just enchanted with his ukulele. And that is really, getting one of his instruments is really what made me take the ukulele really seriously.
Wow. Hey, I don't normally ask the famous folks that come to Famous Friday for two tunes, but Dell, I would love to have you show the folks here at Pop Up Uke just a little bit of your drop thumb technique on a blues tune. Could you do that?
Sure. Let's see. I'll play you something that's from an actual ukulele native to the blues, Rabbit Muse. He was from Roanoke, Virginia, and he was born in 1908, and so he played blues music on a ukulele, and he's the right, you know, background. He's coming from there's parts of the country that have blues in the soil. And there's parts of the country where blues is kind of an imported thing. I'm from the West Coast. Blues doesn't really happen out here quite in the same way as it does back in Virginia and the South in general, just because you don't have quite enough Black culture to support it in that rural kind of old-fashioned way. So he comes from that culture. So Rabbit Muse, and this tune he called, it's his version of a Bessie Smith tune. The Bessie Smith tune is Rockin' Chair Blues. Did you ever wake up with Jelly Roll on your mind? Did you ever wake up with Jelly Roll on your mind? There's blues in a congregation. She don't try no wine. And she make you laugh, she make you cry. You sit right down and moan. Whoa. Then you leave your home. You wonder where your loving baby's gone. Honey, treat me right. You'll see I'm gone away. I don't come home till you change your ways. And I don't come home till you change your ways. Cause I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. If these blues don't leave me, gonna rock on away from here. Cause the blues chased a rabbit and they're running down a solid mile. The blues chased a rabbit, running down a solid mile. That rabbit turned over, cried like a natural child. Honey, treat me right. You'll see I'm gone away. I don't come home till you change your ways. And I don't come home till you change your ways.
Fabulous,
Yeah,
the
Rabbit Muse
fabulous
is one of the greats.
Del Rey from Seattle, Washington. Thank you so much, Del, for visiting us here at Pop Up Uke today. And I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday at 3 o'clock Mountain Time for our final finger picking lesson. So thank you, Del. And
Okay, bye.
we're gonna move along.
You're not even going to ask me any questions?
Nope, you're
Out
get
of
out.
here.
Get out.
Okay. Why?
We've got things to do.
All right, fine.
See ya.
Bye.
Del Rey, everybody. Wasn't that fabulous?